Hello, everybody. Sanbonani, welcome to my channel. Listen, we are going to do a midday umgosi today. So we're going to do a countdown and then Mrs. Siabuya because there's a lot of umgosi going on all social media. But we're going to talk about all of these people that I've put here on my background. So let's do a countdown. Mrs. Siabuya siyagossip. Hi everybody, Sanbonani, welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel sikhuluma ngama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. If it's your first time joining me today on YouTube and you really think you like the content on this channel, do not forget to press the subscribe button. If you are joining me from Facebook or Twitter, you can follow me over there, and also you can just like the stream before before we even begin with Umkosi, because trust me, Umkosi is going to be good. Okay, let me just monetize my thing on YouTube because I just forget to do it sometimes. Okay, so we'll be here gossiping for free. And we can't do that. Listen, we can't gossip for free. At least when we go to hell for gossiping, at least we must have made some money. At least uNkulunkulu mayethi hamba laphayana esihogweni, you'll be like, hey, God, the Father God, I made some money. Okay, I made 100 rand from the gossip. Okay. Let's not do it for free. At least it should be worth it when we go to hell one day. Okay, because one day is so judge. So, Nina, when gossip go to your father there by hell. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Abigail Baloyi, hello. Thank you so much. Welcome. Midday gossip, because we did not do any morning gossip today. Good morning. Yay. The way I ran when I got notification, I'm ready for the ndabas. I was reluctant to put a notification early because I was like, when it's a Saturday, you're trying to clean the house, and I'm trying to clean the house, there's the laundry, there's the kids, and I'm like, in case I'm not able to come, let me just see if I can do it. Then when I'm ready, I'll put on the notification. Imagine gossiping for free and then end up going to hell for gossiping for free. It must never. It must not happen even over there by Twitter, you guys. Now you don't gossip. If they attack you over there by Twitter, you are like, it's worth it. Please, guys, check out the monetization. You go Twitter if you want to know more about how you can get money. It's actually so easy. It's actually so easy, especially if you are somebody that is so used to tweeting. I'm having a hard time because I wasn't a Twitter person before. Guys, please check it out. Check out Umkos Entertainment's video. She posted yesterday because she just got monetized, you guys, after just a few weeks. Okay, after just a few weeks of being active on Twitter, she got monetized. So it's not even for people that are like real content creators. So check out the video and see if you can make yourself some money. Okay, we can gossip and make some money on social media. So you guys, let me start with this story. Siga Nompilo, I think her name is Nompilo. Nompilo is the girl that had come on social media because she wasn't well and she needed to do some medical procedures and couldn't afford to do so. And there is a procedure that she needed to do, and she needed to go to India, I believe, at the time to do the procedure. Of course, you guys, she was asking for donations, and the story touched so many people. Casper Nyovest was one of those people that was touched by the story. This is back in 2021, I believe, you guys. And this article that I'm sharing here is from 2021, when Casper Nyovest had decided to actually donate 150,000 for this girl to actually go and do a lung transplant, you guys. I am not sure why it needed to be done in India, because I believe that she was supposed to travel to India to do the procedure. But yes, she donated, Casper Nyovest donated 150. But Casper Nyovest was not the only one, you guys. that donated. Let me just see here. There is another artist that donated the exact same amount. So let me just see, because I think I saved a screenshot here where she was talking about the people that donated. Okay. Oh yes. So it was Casper who donated 150,000, and then the drip boss also donated the same amount, which is 150,000. But at the time, you guys, she was looking for 2 million. So she was looking for donations of 2 million rand. So she says on this one post that she did that the donations never got to 2 million, but yes, she did get the 250Ks that were donated by Casper, and also that was donated by the drip boss. Okay, so I guess she had 300,000 rand. I don't know if there were other people that donated smaller amounts, because some of us would donate, I mean, you would put there 150, 200, maybe these were the bigger amounts, but she does emphasize that she never got to 2 million. But I believe, you guys, that she did travel. She even is saying in the screenshot that she says here that she did travel to India, even though she ended up not doing the procedure. I'm not sure why the procedure was not done. Okay, remember this was in 2021. So I think a lot of people thought that it's either wherever she is well now, and maybe she ended up getting the procedure somewhere else, she's okay. Or maybe she did pass away and people never really said that she did pass away, you guys. But recently, she has come on social media. I don't know what has exactly brought the attention to her again, but apparently she was asking for donations from Elon Musk. Okay, she had posted something on social media asking Elon Musk for donations. Okay, and I'm guessing that she still has a lot of medical expenses to pay. That's what she's claiming, you guys. But following that, you guys, she's been on social media posting herself drinking on social media, you guys. Let me just share this with you guys, because this is the thing that has caused people to be conflicted about this situation, because people are like, how wasn't this lady asking for donations not so long ago? Now she's asking for donations from Elon Musk again, but also she is over here on social media drinking like nobody's business. Okay, so these are some of the videos that she is posting drinking while she still looks like she might still be sick, you guys. So this is her. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. Okay. So she's posting herself drinking on social media. Listen, you guys, the fact that a person is drinking does not necessarily mean that she is not sick. However, you guys, I do understand people raising questions of, this lady is talking about needing, I think, a donation near liver, but then she is drinking. Does that even make sense? Some people were saying this lady might not be sick. Maybe this weight, because she does look very skinny. And a lot of us don't know her well. So we don't know if that is just her weight, or she is skinny because she is sick. Because if you look at her with the eyes, you will see what's vele. But then people are saying, this might just be her weight. Vele, she is this thin. It's not because she is sick right now. So they don't understand why she keeps asking for donations. And also, if she is busy drinking there online, is it on TikTok? Does she need donations really? So there are questions there, you guys. I don't want to lie, you guys. After I read some people's posts and comments as well, I started having questions myself, because we have heard of stories of people that will lie about having certain medical conditions. We have heard of stories of people that have mental conditions where they're always trying to convince people that they are sick even when they're not. So I feel like people's questions are valid, you guys. I also do feel, you guys, that if you are somebody that has asked the public for donations, I just believe this, you guys. I believe this, that if you have asked the public for donations, you must come back after you receive the donations. You must come back with something that says, listen, you guys, from everybody that donated, this is how much I collected and this is how much I used the money. I just believe that, you guys, it's like government funds. The government has to tell us how they've used our taxes, whether they reveal everything or not, but they still have to try and convince us that whatever financial statements they give to us are a representation of the truth. So I do believe that if you do take donations from the public, you must come back and say, this is where I spent your donations. I also do believe that if you, for whatever reason, you have received donations and they are, for whatever reason, they are above what you need, but you have another need. Let's say I say, guys, donate, I need a weave, and then you guys donate, and then I buy the weave, and then there's change, and now I'm like, I need eyelashes. I have to come back to you guys and say, listen, guys, there's change. Can I buy eyelashes? And that is going to prevent a whole lot of people just coming now and saying, when I donatela namanje usafuna imali in, if you've given them proof that the money went to this and this and that, it's finished. But I still need this, okay? And I think that is something that she did not do. And so people are not understanding. They're like, after every couple of years, you're going to come back here asking for donations. And on top of that, it looks like you're not taking care of yourself because you are online drinking and looking like you're having fun. Are you really sick, you guys? I'm so conflicted with this, but there is a medical report that was posted online. I got this, it was posted by someone else, you guys. So I don't know if it was posted by her, but it has her name. I believe it's her name anyway. So it's from Kovai Medical Center and Hospital Limited. The letterhead, you guys, I have to say, it does look legit, okay? Because people, remember, now people are questioning whether she's sick or not. I don't want to lie. I was one of those people. I'm like, we've seen too many documentaries on Discovery of even moms pretending that they have sick children, and they're making them sick themselves for attention, because she does look like they over on TikTok. She does enjoy the attention that she's getting there. So the medical report says Miss Tengetile Nompilo is a patient of advanced lung disease. Does she not have a surname? Secondary to cystic fibrosis. She needs double lung transplantation, and she underwent formal evaluation for finding the candidacy. She is a candidate for double lung transplantation, but has few relatives with very low BMI, significant 37% anti-HLA. I guess they're trying to explain here that she couldn't get a donor from the family. Okay. Presently, she is undergoing pulmonary rehabilitation and other supportive care. In view of her airways colonization with the word I cannot pronounce, she is at high risk of post-transplant severe infections. She has been started on parenteral antibiotics combinations. She is also on regular chest physical therapy and home oxygen. Okay, I guess that's why she has, oxygen. And vitamin supplementations. She is advised to continue further management at a lung transplant program with experience with transplantation patients with the other word I can't pronounce, and multiple risk factors for poor outcome. Okay. Guys, the thing looks legit. It's signed by Dr. Ramanathan, okay? Somewhere in Kovai Medical Center and Hospital Limited. It even has a stamp here, okay? Okay, of course, people can fake things. But if I had to judge for myself, you guys, using my discretion, okay, the medical report does look kind of legit. Okay, but we all know when sometimes the doctor be like, hey doctor, I'll buy something lapo, So yeah, you guys, I don't know, you guys, but I do feel like her coming on. I mean, she could drink in her private time, you guys. Maybe stress and all of that, she could drink in her private time, but she must know that since she's been so open about being sick and needing help and needing donations and all of that, that if she's drinking like that online, people are going to start to question whether she is sick for real. I honestly feel like that, you guys. But anyway, that's what is going on right now with her. I don't know if you guys think this is real or not. I don't know, you guys. I still have questions, but I feel like, the medical report, it's not really a report, it's like a medical letter. Because if you go to the hospital and ask for a medical report, it doesn't normally come in a form of like a one-page letter. It's a report, like sort of like history, what has gone on. So it's like a medical letter, kind of just a doctor explaining what has happened with her, the procedures that she has had, and what she requires right now, the medication she's on, and the rehabilitation processes that she needs to be going through right now. So I don't know if you guys believe it, but over there by Twitter, people are conflicted, okay? Because other people are like, guys, don't come for a person when they are sick, and other people are like, Aibo, Gandhi, this person is busy there by TikTok having fun and drinking. Why are we worried about him? Mam Kaposi, good morning, Mam Kaposi. Welcome, welcome. 13 people watching and one like. Ave bencishana ngama-like la bantu. Lapho u-like awuve u-free, guys. It's just you just go, that's it. That's it. Let's click on that like button. Boom, now it's please. Ntawiseng, thank you so much for that. Renee, thank you so much for that. Yes, bancishana ngama-like la. Anyway, we love you even though uncishana ngo-like. Okay, good morning, Tando. The point is unesibindi sokuphuza while her liver is taking. Yeah, you guys, you know. And if it was a once off where maybe she was just feeling like, oh my God, I miss just having a drink. Why did she have to do it online? You know, it makes you feel like maybe Vela she drinks all the time. Then why are you helping this person to get better if they don't care enough more on themselves to get themselves better? You know, I don't know. The problem is she drank in public during the donors. Yeah. Yeah, ne. Now I do question why she decided to do that online. She was thirsty, but soon. But do it in your private home, guys. Hey, mhlawumbe nathi siyadakwa la emakhaya, but we don't do it online. Because they start talking about it, you know. So maybe she shouldn't have done it online, you guys, because it does seem like that. And she did try to answer the question as to what happened with the donation. She said, listen, it was that the money donated wasn't enough. Apparently, she also had to travel with the nurse to India and had to pay that nurse because the plane, they said on the plane she has to travel with the nurse and she had to play that person. So she traveled with the person, pay the person. So the money was finished for real, the way that she explains it to guys. But there are other people that are saying she actually did not need to travel to India. There were doctors here that after she posted her story were offering to help her do the procedure that she needed here at home for free. And she refused those offers. Okay. So all of those things, I guess, are the things that people are making everybody question, not everybody, some people question what's happening with her, you guys. So asidlule kuleso story, guys, and do maybe uXolani. Let's just do the Xolani story because, guys, it's just becoming more and more depressing in the kaXolani. So Xolani, guys, you all know that he was charged with the M of the person that actually did pass away when they were doing shooting the show Sizokthola, okay? And now there's been reports that possibly there might be more charges on, he might be charged with more charges. Does that even make sense? Yeah, also charged on my charges. Whatever that is in English, okay? So there might be more charges brought against him in addition to the M. Okay, so we're going to go through this article on Daily Sun that talks about what's going to be happening with him. Sizokthola Xolani could face more charges. Sizokthola presenter Xolani, who is 33, I can't believe he's that young, you guys, could face more charges. This was a plea from the family of the slain dealer Roberts Very to the cops. Okay, I do wonder even if Denison is safe with saying that the dealer was a dealer without saying allegedly. Okay, the family revealed through their private investigator known as AB. On Friday, 22 September, the family addressed the media at the Riga Park in Boksburg in Ekurhuleni. The investigator said the family believed there could be more charges brought against Xolani. He could face charges of damage to property and thefts. The two cell phones. So basically, they're saying that there are things that were stolen during that raid. Okay, so they're saying it's two cell phones, open view decoder. Guys, who steals an open view decoder? Also, potentially you're going to potentially go to prison for open view decoder. I know, man. Something is not make sure here. A wristwatch, okay, and a 3,000 rand were stolen when Xolani and Sizokthola crew went to the room where the deceased were renting. Even if they are stealing, you guys, but they would be stupid to steal just things like that, like cell phones, open view decoder, wristwatch, 3,000 rand. I just the furniture also was damaged, and the family believed the cops were protecting Xolani. AB said, AB being their investigator. He said the family wants the investigation officer removed from the case and the docket handed over to the provincial investigating units. AB said the family is baffled that only Xolani was arrested, yet his crew and Amapanyaza Gauteng wardens were also on the scene when Roberts was allegedly killed. I also did ask myself that, you guys, because he does not work alone. And even if something is done to the person that they are investigating, I doubt that Xolani personally himself would be the one to do something to her. So I thought maybe because he was the leader of the team that was there, that's why he was the only one that was arrested. But I did question as to why the others were not arrested. It's a fact that the deceased was selling this. The family doesn't want to hide that. Oh, okay, then the family doesn't hide it. Okay, so they admit to it. Okay, Roberts was found with two plastic of CATDs inside a remote control, and he was supposed to be taken to the police station and charged with the possession. He said, "I wonder if they're ever going to make or have us see that episode." However, the family said Roberts was allegedly AS'd and later taken to the Third Regional Hospital. To make matters worse, when Roberts was taken away from the scene, he wore his girlfriend's clothes. How? Guys, someone was a girlfriend, or they couldn't see it's a girlfriend's clothes. Two men were seen carrying Robert to the car, and they later drove to the hospital without telling the family where they were taking him. They should have called the ambulance, though, instead of taking him to the hospital themselves. The investigators said all the people who were at the scene should face the music. The family wants justice because they feel it is not properly investigated. It might lead Xolani being acquitted. They said cops failed them as Xolani was charged 2 months after the incident happened. The investigator said Robert, 49, a father of 8 children, was allegedly arrested on the 19th of July at Padima Sanction in Katlehong and Kuruleni. Xolani, known for raiding de-infested areas and much love, shows Sizokthola appeared in the Palm Ridge Magistrate Court on the 19th of September, and he was charged with the a suspected D dealer. Handed themselves to the Katlehong police station, and we all know, you guys, that he got bail for 20,000 rand. Okay, the investigation team has not ruled out the possibility of more charges being added. We appeal to those who allege to have evidence of corruption against the investigating officer to come forward and report the matter to our anti-corruption unit on this number here, and alternatively, Crime Stop callers may remain anonymous, you guys. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know if it makes a difference, really, if someone is charged with an M, to add to that, to add like stealing a watch and open view what does it make a difference, or should you just focus on the fact that you want justice for your family member that they passed during the shooting of the episode? So that is what is going on, you guys, with with Xolani. Sizoyibona le ndaba, guys, ukuthi iphelaphi. Siyabuka, sizobona ukuthi iphelaphi. Okay, hey Milano, hello. Ngisho i-open view decoder. Hayi cha, guys, hayi. How maybe Explorer, maybe even that, you guys. But it's very easy to get these things now. For you to even steal them now, I don't believe it. Okay, I just something is good enter off in this story. But yeah, you guys, I guess it's serious if they're going to be added to the charges that have already been brought against him. Okay, so you guys, listen. We all know Pepso Dumo had a reality show, Uthando Lo Dumo, with her husband, her late husband, Umampintsha, and then he passed away. You guys, they did season one, did season two. It was taking go season two. I don't want to lie. You could see, hey, these people at Abeko right Tanyana. You know, it was very uncomfortable to watch because no Pepso Dumo looked like she wasn't well. No Mampintsha looked like he wasn't well. Honestly, I felt like after the passing of Mampintsha, I kind of felt like they're not going to be able to continue doing the show because I did feel like a big part of the show was about a relationship, Kamampintsha and Pepsotumo. So I questioned how they were going to be able to do the show, you guys. And remember, the producers then it was reported that they were having such a hard time shooting the show because sometimes they would show up to shoot, sometimes they wouldn't, sometimes sometimes one of them shows up and then the other one they wait and wait for hours, the other one doesn't show up. It was that kind of a situation. So when Mampintsha passed away, I really did believe that they were going to have a hard time shooting season three, but it looks like they're feeling the producers of the show must be feeling different because apparently the show is coming back for yet another season. Okay. Hi Nokosi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Yes, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hello, Ndandongwenya. Hello, hello, hello. How is your day? It's good. Okay, it's good. Okay, I still need to rest at some point this weekend. In the Xolani is pain, especially when it helps with drug sellers. The law must be fair sometimes. Yeah, it is painful, you guys. And I knew that the first opportunity that they were going to get to bury Xolani, they were going to use it. There are people out there who are very happy with him not being able to do that job. We can't tell who those people are because we don't want to get into trouble. But I knew it. That's why I've always felt like they needed to be careful on how they do that show because there are people waiting for him to just make a mistake and they're going to make sure that he pays for it. So but we will watch and see, you guys. I do wonder if they will still be able to allow him to come back and do a new season of the show while there is still a case pending against him, or they have to wait until the whole thing is complete before he can come back and continue with the show. I wonder what's going to happen now. So episode my guys, uthi cha ukuthi my husband has passed away does not mean that my show is not going to come back. Remember, I think right now on is it Mzansi Magic, they are repeating season 2 of Uthando Lodum, okay? And usually they would do that. They would on Mzansi Magic do the old season, the season before they launched the new season on Showmax, because their show was actually on Showmax before. So yeah, so this is what they're saying. Pepso Dumo announces the return of Uthando Lodumo. This is a story by Umbalendle Zuma written yesterday. Durban-based singer and dancer Ubongekile Babes Odumo Smelane has revealed to her fans that her reality show Uthando Lodumo will be making a return for season 3. The 3-part Showmax original reality series, which is in its 3rd season, shows the lives of Babes and Mandla Maphumulo Agamampintsha from their proposal live on Gagasi in October 2020. The show also follows them through the marriage counseling, lobola negotiation, pregnancy, and a surprise bridal shower, all the way to the vibrant wedding on the 21st of April. In season 1, Babes admitted that working with your partner can be challenging, but said she was madly in love with Mampintsha and that they will made hit songs together. In season 2, Uthando Loduma introduced the viewers to the Lovebirds as parents of the child Sponge. I wonder how Sponge is doing, you guys. Working on their individual music careers and fixing the family problems. Unfortunately, in December 2022, Babes Odumo sadly lost her husband, Mampintsha Maphumulo, when he passed in the hospital after he suffered a minor stroke. The 40-year-old was admitted to the hospital a week after he returned from a performance with Big Nas. Guys, I can never really believe that Mampintsha was 40 years old. I'm like, I expected him to be like the ages of the older Kwaito guys. Most of them are in their 50s, some even approaching their 60s. So I was shocked that Mampintsha was only 40 years old. Like, Mampintsha was younger than me. What? Wait, what? Bebsoduma has since managed to crack her late husband's cell phone password. Earlier this year, she took to social media followers that she had the password of her husband. Guys, if your husband dies, would you want the password, or would you just be like, whatever? Uh, anyway, guys, this is after she told Mona during my picture's funeral that she did not share the password with her prior to her untimely death. I am right. I am now reading the stuff you sent him. Said episode Duma. I will hold grudges against anyone. There's so many girlfriends here. Listen, you guys. I would have loved for this article to actually get into what the season 3 is going to be about, because I think that for me it's very interesting that they are saying that they're going to be able to do season 3 of the show without, because basically it's going to be done without Tumampinche. So are we only going to see Upepso Tumo? Are they going to show the Mapumulo family, because Mapumulo family was a big part of the show, but at some point they were toying not wanting to do the show because they were saying their wardrobe was not being paid for, and also imali yabo for doing the show was not paid. It was a lot of drama. Okay, so I'm wondering now, is it gonna work again now without Umampincha? Is the Mapumulo family going to want to do the show, or is she just going to focus on herself, on her child, on her friends, and maybe her family, her side of the family? I don't know, you guys. So the next story is the Bala brothers. You guys, we had a reality show of the Bala brothers, and one of the real reality shows that we have had in South African TV. It was a good show, you guys. I don't think that they even expected it to be that good. I don't even think that they even expected people to receive it the way that they received. That was a good show, you guys. I still have beef with DSTV because they did strike one of my videos because I had a photo, guys. I used a photo to do a voiceover review of their show, promoting their show, and they strike my video. I still have beef. Okay, so every time I think about this show, I still have that thing. But it really was a great show, you guys. And one of the things that they talked about on that show was that Uzwai Bala and the sister Upinki, they wanted to start this organization or something where they help up and coming singers, back at home. They were not really specific how they were going to help the singers, but that was the plan, to help up and coming singers. Okay, sometimes you guys, when they talk about such things on a reality show, you know that sometimes it's not that they really are going to do what they're talking about, it's just for a storyline. Okay, so it's great when you see it after the show has ended, but you see that, oh, they're actually doing the thing that they said they were going to do. Here's the thing, though. The publishing of this story, because they're saying finally, they've done what they were planning to do. We're going to read an article and find out what it's about. And they published this story, but there's another story that is published about Pelo Bala as well, because he's doing some things too on the side. Okay, so the publishing of these two articles made me question, because of course we're waiting for season 2. We don't know when it's going to come, but we know for sure it's coming because people did love the show. So I did question whether really honestly it is about what they are doing, or they're trying to promote the next season. It's possible that they even maybe shooting the season already. That's why they're doing the thing that they talked about in season 1. They're doing it now. Maybe they're shooting season 2. I don't know, you guys, but let's find out what they say is happening here with the Bala brother. So we'll start with Uzwai. What is Uzwai up to? Okay, Zwai Bala is opening doors for aspiring singers. He has been in the music industry for more than 2 decades, and his discography speaks for itself. He has dabbled as music royalty and now quite a legend and television personality. Zwai Bala is excited to announce his upcoming music project, Bala Voices, to help groom aspiring talent. Following the successes of his family reality show, The Bala Family, Zwai is embracing on creative chapter, recently joining the judging panel of Clash of the Choirs SA Season 4. He is now working on a new music that showcases his dedication to promoting African artists on a global stage. In collaboration with his sister, Tozama Pinky Bala, fondly known as Debs, the country's aunt. Zoi is embarking on the siblings project that aims to blend their district's distinct Afro sound with contemporary influence fused with gospel. This partnership will provide a strong foundation for Bala Voices, a unique vocal solution project focused on providing opportunities for aspiring singers from Southern Africa's diverse communities. We started with our hometown, Etinache and Nelson Mandela Bay. Our long term plan is to include other provinces, continental and international, he tells Zomoja. Recognizing the immense untapped talent that exists across always been Zwai's passion, and he has committed himself to helping the aspiring talent shine and kickstart their musical career by establishing the first-class African vocal performance program. It's always important to me to hand down my knowledge as an experienced musician, he says, adding, I've always been passionate about teaching. In fact, I'm more passionate about teaching than performing. Maybe it was written by God that I should experience all things and share them with after. Even when I was a kid traveling, I couldn't wait to come back and share my experience. Okay, so here she's talking about how it's going to be like to work with family in this project, you guys. I don't know why they're presenting this project as if it is Zwaiba's project, because on the show it always sounded like it's a collaboration of the two of them. You know, in fact, they were trying to get Upelo to be involved too. Okay, so I don't know why they don't talk more about the sisters' involvement than they do Zwaibal. I don't know, you guys, but you know, she is part of the project too, you guys. So I think it's a good thing, you guys. I think for me, it's a good thing that what they talked about on the show, they're actually doing. They were not just talking. Because sometimes when they do the reality shows, they just talk about doing all of these projects in communities, but they don't end up doing those projects. So, and then Upelo, guys, those who are watching the show, you already know Upelo was just like a spoiled brat. That for some of us, it was just like, yo, I he had such last born energy, you know, last born energy, last born uhlezi nje akafuna ukukhuluma, fanele kuncengwe yena, fanele kuneswe yena, ama feelings akufanele aneswe. He's showing up late makwenziwa izinto, and then he is showing up drunk, and then everybody always has a problem with him, and you know, he was like that on so I kind of did I was feeling sorry for her because for him, because I did feel like he was going through a lot in terms of, like, he was saying that he's going through anxiety and all of that. But sometimes I'll be like, hey, God, now you need to grow up a little bit, yeah, you know. So apparently now he is doing some things again, Upelo, and they're saying he's ready to reclaim his position. Okay, so let's read it. Position yake in. Remember, you guys, he even lost a job. He went to an audition for Gqeberha, and then he lost. No, he didn't lose it. He got the job. He was called to come and shoot, but he didn't show up for to shoot. He didn't show up to shoot. So imagine. You get a job, you don't show up to work. Media personality Pelo Bala has returned to Johannesburg to claim his space after a backlash from entertainment industry. Bala made headlines after it was revealed on the Bala family reality show that he lost his acting gig on Gqeberha, the Empire, after he overslept following weekend of having drink. How do you drink when you are going to go and start a new job? This time, the muso has collaborated with the former Idols contestant Sizokthola King for the release of Dear Yaz on Friday, an Afro-pop song that aims to help both artists reclaim their space in the industry. Bala said he was still focused on the spiritual and emotional healing journey when he received a call from King asking him to collaborate on a song. He said this was a changing moment as he realized that his voice was still relevant in the industry. The last born of the Bala family said he did not imagine that his voice would blend well with that of King. He said he was excited to find that not only did he manage to heal, he was ready to be welcomed back. He said everyone was rushing him into introspection and healing journey, but he always knew that the day will come when he would feel rejuvenated enough to start creating his magic once. The break I needed, I had. People push you to where you think you should be, but it is important not to fall into pressures of the world of these pleasures of this world and focus on what you know you need. Listen, guys, Upelo is like the definition of blame everybody else but yourself. You know, at your age, how do you wait for somebody to rescue you from a situation that you put yourself in? It's like he was waiting for a break, but he already got a break because Pelo was in the group, the Bala brothers, and they were trying, even on the show, they were trying to talk about reviving that group, which is already a known group. Even Uzwai was saying, listen, we have an opportunity to make money with this group, and the fact that we are not making music right now means that we are losing money. You know, so he already had a break, but he's acting like he needed a break. I don't get it. I don't think I would feel like this about Joburg because I truly hated this place when I left. I was depressed and hopeless, but now I still feel depressed, but I have hope, said Bala. King said that he has always dreamt of a hit single and could now feel that the collaboration with Bala would take the song to greater heights. Listen, you guys, I hope that their song does well. Okay, I would absolutely love to see Pelo Bala doing well in the next season of the show. Okay, because I did not like just seeing he has so much potential. He can sing. He even has an opportunity to work with his brothers, but he doesn't really want to. You know, I didn't enjoy seeing him like that. So I'm hoping that in the next season of the show, he's going to be doing well. I hope that this song that he collaborated in does really well and he can get out of that, that thing, you know. When we last born, no na 50, you still acting like a last born. Phuma manje phela. Okay. But I hope the song does well, you guys. That's all that I wanted to talk about right now, you guys. Let me see if there are any comments that I had not read. Okay. Pinky is the country's aunt since angazi nami angazi. Hayi ngithabise kangazi kusho ukuthi it's a countries and honestly you guys listen I love Pinky, she's beautiful. I love her ukuthi muhle, but I really hated the fact that she was giving the sister-in-law such a hard time. I was like, Pinky, nawe kade uganile washada kwanzima emendweni wabuya emendweni. Let Jen do umendo wakhe the way that she wants to do umendo. That's one thing I did not like about Pink, okay? But I loved the relationship that she has with her brothers. And I imagine you guys how hard it is to actually be the only sister, just having siblings who are brothers, that would be like the opposite. In my family, we're six, and my brother is the only boy, so kind of something similar. Is that last born? Is that last born energy? I Bulelwa Mahura. Hi B. I hope you're doing good. I last born energy. I want last born energy. I blame Moshe for Pelo's behavior. But now sometimes I feel like I understand Moshe because sometimes guys being in a relationship with the last born, they bring the last born energy in the relationship. I feel like in relationships, sometimes in relationship, our relationships work out, sometimes they don't. And you can't be stuck in a relationship didn't work out now because the whole season of the show, we're listening to him, how heartbroken he was. And yes, he was heartbroken. And yes, he had a right to talk about it. But at some point, it was like, now you are doing this show. Can we see something else, with your life instead of just hearing about this heartbreak and heartbreak and heartbreak? And can we just move on now, So I really want to see him do something different this coming season. I want to see him sing, pursue his career. I don't even want to see his, it's a shame, I think, okay, I apologize if I'm using the wrong pronouns, but I think it's a him. I would love to see him not even date. I know he has a new man, but I don't even want to see him. I want to see him work. I want to see him actua in a meeting with his brothers. He shows up, he participates. Sometimes he'll be speaking in the meeting, nobody can hear what he's saying. Everyone's like, Bello, Utin. No one can hear him because I'm not speak up, I want to see that. But I think if they want to show us his new man, I guess we'll have to see it. You are in your element. Happy, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. How is the family? Okay, well, I'll contact to talk about the family. Eh? B, I know B from Joburg. She was my friend. We used to eat a resi, and then we used to go fetch our plates. A bekuthiwa ngami, what's the place ekudliwa kuyona res, and then come back share iplate lokudla. Hey, B, do you even remember that time? And we will cut the apple. With Gloria, sisikelani apple. We come from guys. Indlala siyayazi, indlala siyayazi. Have you spoken about Nompilo? Yes, rewind. I spoke about Nompilo right at the beginning, you guys. I spoke about him right at the beginning. But if you want to discuss it further, we could maybe later on when we do it live later on. He has moved on. I'm happy for him. Yeah, I'm happy for him too because I wanted him to be over that, over, especially crying over your ex on TV. You know, when you get out of a relationship, guys, you want people to think, you want the ex to think, I'm okay, I've moved on. Now having to cry about your ex on TV, the ex, and he has moved on, he's having babies. Didn't he have babies? He has a new partner. He's doing well. When you are there by your show crying about him, I was like, I don't want this for Pelo. I want Pelo to be doing well. Next season, ngifuna nje ukumbona doing well. Okay. You remember? Yeah, siphuma kude guys. We survived, ingane mayikhala erezi lapha emsebenzini, and I'm like, guys, ngiyayazi indlala yaserezi mina. Love you too. I love you. I love you. I love the family too. You must say hi to everybody. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much. This video has turned out to be so long. Thank you so much for joining me. I think I'm gonna try and do another live later on today. Just won't say the time, but watch out for the notifications. Please don't forget to like the stream. Also, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngintanda kakhulu.